Hi everyone, back on Facebook Live again. I'd like to wish everyone a happy new year and welcome everyone to 2017. I hope it has started off really well for all of you. It has for me to an extent, just trying to cope with the heat with wherever I am at the moment. Yeah, as you can tell from my hair, it's really a bit all over the place, quite humid where I am, and yeah, just trying to cope with everything, trying to keep myself dehydrated with a bit of water and rehydrated, I should say, no more dehydration. And yeah, just doing a little bit of goal setting for the upcoming year and really breaking down what I'd like to achieve in the upcoming year and giving time frames, which I didn't do last year, and I'm kicking myself for doing that. And yeah, just getting in contact with the right people as I am transitioning into another, well, kind of a similar career, but just kind of heading in a different direction. So, based on what I did on Christmas Day, which was when I looked at teaching an online lesson in English, I'm doing the same thing today. Except I am not teaching the same student that I taught last time. I actually have two boys that I'm teaching today, two Chinese boys. Their names are Ian and Michael, and they're around 8-10 years old. And they are very different in personality. So Michael is a little bit more reserved and quiet, but he's very methodical. He thinks through, when I ask him a question, he thinks it through in his head and gets it right. But he's not the most outspoken, the most gregarious kid. Ian, on the other hand, is exactly how I used to be in high school. The first person to put his hand up, or in my case, first person to put her hand up and just answer the question whether you get it right or not. And sometimes Ian would say something completely different to what I've asked him. But I don't hold it against him. I actually want him to speak as much English as possible so that he gets confident. And I get the two boys to help out each other a lot during the lesson, and that way they have a very good rapport with each other. They have a good understanding of each other, and they work very well together. So what I've been teaching these two boys over the past few weeks has been the concept of storytelling. And basically the different types of stories they are exposed to or we read in the English language. So what we started off last week, or the last 2 weeks ago, it was folktale. This week we're just going to look at this concept, which I didn't teach it very effectively last time, so I'm just going to try and fix that a little bit. The concept of cause and effect. So it's a very hard concept for people to understand and what it is, and especially with somebody who's not a native English speaker. It's very hard to comprehend what it means. So I'm just going to try a different approach today, and hopefully we'll get somewhere. I've given them a homework task which will hopefully clarify to them what cause and effect actually means. I've got them to write sentences, 5 sentences with the word because. And based on the answers they give to me, we will then basically break it down and into what is the cause, what is the effect, then go on and say, okay, this is what cause is, this is what effect is. Then we will go back to the story that we've been reading, and we're going to pick out examples of cause and effect on that. I'm going to throw in a few examples myself of what I've been doing recently. And yeah, then we're going to look at some strong verbs. So strong verbs meaning what verbs can you add to a poem or to a written piece that really adds substance, that really adds the bit of meat in the story or the written piece of work. And also going to look at past, present and future tenses in the context of verbs. And that will cover about half an hour of the lesson. And then we're going to move on to the concept of once upon a time. So that is usually the way that kids' fairy tales or kids' tales or stories, that's how it starts. So we're going to look at some vocabulary around that. I don't think we're going to get to the point where they will read another story, but we're going to do a little bit of vocabulary. We're going to do a little bit of sentence construction and also a little bit of phonics or phonology. So really looking at their pronunciation. So, which I personally find is one of the hardest areas that I teach English students to. So I'm pretty good when it comes to like fixing their grammar, fixing their vocabulary, but phonology is very, very hard. It's almost like I'm playing the role of a doctor, and I'm actually changing the structure of their the mouth, the lips, the sound that's coming out. So it doesn't happen overnight. It really takes a lot of practice. I spend a lot of time on it. I'm just still trying to work out good ways in which I can make life easier for both of us. Yeah, so that is what's on the agenda for today. We will see how we go. Just like last time, please, I would love your comments, your feedback on how the lesson is going. Please let me know if you enjoyed it, if you didn't like it. That's what I need more of, actually, than what really worked. So yeah, and please also let me know how if it's not working well, how I can improve myself. So with due course of time, I am hoping to build an audience. So yeah, my students should be on any minute. So if you are live and if you can see me and hear me, please say hello, and also please let me know where in the world you are and how your new year has started off. I would love to hear from you guys. I've got a couple of likes from Fleur and Kim. Thank you guys for that. I appreciate it. Yeah, my students should be here any minute now. So yeah, if you can jump on, even if it's for a couple of minutes, I'd really appreciate that. Okay, hold on. First of all, they're even supposed to be here. I'm sure they are. Let's see. Okay. This is usually the day I teach them, so yeah. Just gonna find my name on the list. And yeah, like I said, their voices during the video will not be very strong. It won't be very clear. But hopefully you should be able to hear. I'm going to put the volume up on the computer at its max. It is already at its maximum. So yeah, just waiting for the boys to show up now. I'm just going to start off with like a general conversation about New Year's and what they plan to do this year, and ask them if they're as lame as adults are about keeping and fulfilling New Year's resolutions. What I have realized is that even goal setting is not a very good strategy. It's more what you need to say to yourself is your desired outcome. So what you want your life to look like in the different areas of your life. So your wealth, your health, your life purpose, your career, your relationships. What are you looking for, and what steps are you taking to get to that particular goal, or I should say desired outcome. So yeah, changing that really gives you a good kick up at the bum, and gets you acting rather than just talking about it, is what I have realized. Okay, very unusual of my students to not show up now. Just bear with me, guys. I'm just going to see what time it is in Beijing. Yeah, 7:58. They should be here in a couple of minutes. Okay. Oh, it's just me. I'm going to say apply speak, and yeah, they're taking their own sweet time to show up. So yeah, please let me know. In the meantime, I will have a conversation with you guys. And yeah, just let me know where you are from, or where you are in the world right now, and what exactly are you doing, and also how your new year has kicked off. Has it been good? Has it not been good? I've had my share of ups and downs. Received some rather, I wouldn't say earth-shattering bad news, but concerning news about my dog. So as a lot of you may know, I have a white fluffy dog named Tinkle, and I was informed today that she may possibly have a condition called, God, I've forgotten the name now, but basically her adrenal glands and her pituitary glands may actually have a tumor. It's because her body is producing a lot of cortisol, which is one of the stress hormones. It is because of her age, but it's also because of the fact that her diet has changed. So she's getting hungry all the time, and she's just constantly, she wants to eat all the time. She's always thirsty, she's always tired. So my parents decided, okay, let's go and get her checked out at the vet, and they did that. And yeah, it turns out they've taken a blood sample, so we'll know for sure by tomorrow. I'm going to follow up on that as to what is the situation. So yeah, I will keep you guys posted. Hopefully it is good news and there's no need to invest or spend any money on any gory things like therapy and whatnot, and it'll just take care of itself. And anyway, Michael has jumped on now, and hopefully he should be able to hear me, or you guys should be able to hear him. Okay, there we go. Authorize speak and. Hello, Michael. You're talking in Chinese now, which I don't understand a word of. Hi, Michael. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
That's good.
Where's Ian?
Where's Ian? I don't know. We're still waiting for him. He doesn't always show up on time, does he?
It's 8 o'clock. It's time to...
That's okay. That's okay. I know you get restless, Michael, but we are going to give him a little bit of time to maybe he's having connection problems, which happens quite a lot. So let's give him some credit, all right? So yeah, I know you want to start off, but that's okay. We can have a chat. So tell me, Michael, how did you do something on New Year's Eve?
I just have a New Year party with my parents.
Oh, that's good.
It's very fun.
That was good. So was it just your parents? Did you invite friends, family, anybody else?
Some friends come. Just.
Okay, your friends came.
And we're having our fun. We're having ourselves.
Good.
And we very happy.
That's very good. I'm very pleased to hear that. So, Michael, which year in school are you going into now? Which grade? Which grade?
Grade 4.
Grade 4. Okay, beautiful. So, in China, is that primary school?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, and when do you start grade 4?
In 2016, this year, the 1st of September.
Oh, okay. So 1st of September, you will go to grade 4.
Yes.
Okay. So this is exactly how, when I taught in London, that's exactly how it used to work. So so in China, they follow the same system as they do in London and also as USA. So your school year starts in September. In Thailand, the school year starts in May. So students say they're in grade 3 and they go to grade 4 in May. And in Australia, it happens in January. So this time in Australia, students will start their next year of school. So it's very different in all the countries. Do you plan on doing something this year? I mean, other than school and whatnot.
In January and February, I want to read a lot of books because in our school it is that they want us read a lot.
It's good.
I want to read a lot.
Absolutely.
I like read. January I will read Chinese. February I can try to read some English.
Are you going to read more English books this year?
Yes, I start to read. I can look some English book with because we need to have a race and just I have a little time to read, but it's very good.
Yes, I agree. So that's good. I'm happy that you are going to do this. Okay, and so you said you're going to read English books. Do you read books that look like... Hold on a second. Do you read books that look like this? Or do you read it on an iPad or something, or your tablet?
Just I have a small I read I can read the books on Baidu. I can find it on Baidu. I can find.
Okay, beautiful.
That.
And just on time, when I just need to start the voice. Ian is here. Hello, Ian.
Hello.
How are you?
So.
So. Why not good?
Why?
What's wrong? Talk to us.
Many homework.
Oh, Ian. I know. Homework is not fun, isn't it?
I have a lot of homework yet.
Yeah. I know. Yep. You just need to get...
Finish it.
Yeah, see? There's no comparison, Ian, but see how Michael's attitude is very different, and what makes it different is that he's organized. He knows that on any given day, I know I have to do this work in this amount of time. So when you plan it out like that, so you say to yourself, okay, on Monday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. I'll do English work. 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. I'll do science work or something like that. And no distractions at the time, no cell phone use, no video games, nothing. Just put your head down and then you do it. Once you plan it out like this, you'll not be so overwhelmed. So you'll do a better job of it for sure. Anyway, let's put homework aside for the time being. Happy New Year to you for a start.
Happy New Year.
How did you do anything for New Year's Eve?
For New Year?
New Year's Eve, did you do anything?
We played a firefighter and firewalker.
Oh wow, sounds interesting. Tell me more about that.
It's so beautiful. In the evening, we watch the TV.
Okay. All right.
Fun.
So you watched it on TV. So you watched the fireworks on TV.
Yes.
Okay. What else did you do?
We go to the restaurant.
Okay. With your family or friends or?
My family.
Okay, beautiful. Good. So, Ian, is there something that you want to do this year that you haven't done before?
We watch the TV. There are many people on the TV. They are sitting down.
No, but Ian, I'm asking you, do you want to do anything specific this year? It can be you want to take up you want to play sport, you want to learn music or something like that. That's what I mean. So is there something that you want to do this year?
I want the study be good.
Okay. All right, that's a good plan to have. So what subjects you want to do good in? Tell me. So what lessons? In English, in Chinese, maths? What do you want to do better studies? All of them. Okay. And so do you want more marks? Is that what you're saying? You want more A grades or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good plan to have. I like it. Good job. Okay, boys. I hate to bring up homework again, but it is what it is. As you know, we start off every lesson by looking at your homework from last week. So, who would like to start off by just telling me what they've done?
Teacher, I didn't be here last week. I go to see my grandparents.
Okay, so you didn't get time to do the homework. Is that what you're saying? Okay. What's your story, Ian?
My story.
Yeah, no, story. I mean, what's the situation with your homework?
My homework.
Yes.
Let me see.
Mm-hmm. So I had told you guys to write 5 sentences. I'm going to type it in. 5 sentences with the word because in each.
Five sentences. I can make it now.
Sorry, Michael, I didn't hear that very clearly.
I can make the sentence.
Okay. All right. Ian, have you actually done the homework?
Michael first.
No. Well, have you done it first? That's what I want to know. Have you done the homework?
Yes.
Okay. So let's start off with you. Okay, we'll take turns. So you start, then Michael can go next. Okay? So give me one sentence with the word because.
I go to the zoo because I want to see the lion. My mother and my father with me go to the room too. Look at the lion. It's big. It's brown. It likes eating meat.
Excellent.
And I go to see the hippo.
Mm-hmm.
It's lovely. I like it because it's lovely. It likes eating corn.
Mm-hmm.
And food.
Mm-hmm.
Second, we are hungry. We go to the restaurant because we are hungry.
So
we can have lunch in the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, we go home by bus. We are tired but we are happy. We are sleep. Go home. We are sleep because we are tired.
Mm-hmm. Are you done? Finished?
Yes.
Okay, Ian, first of all, again, as usual, even though you didn't answer the question, that was a brilliant story. That was exactly how a story should be written. So, well done to you. I'll give you 10 on 10 for that. You could not have done a better job. But, going back to the question, you've used the word because correctly. So, you went to the zoo because you want to see the lion. Good. Now, let's have one more sentence from Michael, and let's then roll with it. So, Michael, now you tell me one sentence with the word that has the word because in it.
I go to school because I want to see the lion.
Hang on. No, it can't be the same as what Ian said. So something else.
I say to him, what can he say? It's not my sentence.
Okay, so yeah, if you have a sentence, the sentence has to have the word because in it.
I take off my coat because I'm hot.
Excellent. Perfect. Very good. Now, let us look at these two sentences. So we'll start off by Ian's sentence. I went to the zoo because I wanted to see the lion. Okay. So remember last week we looked at the concept of cause and effect. So while you guys did okay, just okay with that, I just wanted to do it again so that you understand it nice and clearly. So let me give an explanation, a simpler explanation as to what cause and effect is. Okay, so causes, cause is why something happens. Effect is what happens. Okay, so cause is why something happens. Effect is what happens. So Michael, you've just said OH. Oh. So I'm hoping that it makes sense. So let's go back to Ian's sentence now. I went to the zoo because I wanted to see the lion. So in this sentence, what is happening? So what is happening?
He wanted to see the lion.
No, what is happening? What is happening? So I'm getting you to look at what happens. This one. So what is happening? What's the first part of the sentence? So what is happening? I've just highlighted that to you. Can you boys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so what is happening here? What is Ian doing?
I go to the zoo.
Good. So he went to the zoo. Now, him going to the zoo is the effect. So that is what he is doing, or that is what is happening. Yeah? Okay. So obviously the cause is, and he did it because he wanted to see the lion. So this is one way of doing it, but not every sentence will have the word because in it. So yeah, exactly. So when he going to the zoo is the effect. So that's what he is doing. And he is doing it because he wants to see the lion. So that becomes your cause. Okay? Now let's look at Michael's sentence. I took off my coat because I was feeling hot. Good. Now, Michael, you tell me. In this sentence, what are you doing?
Took off my coat.
Good. Now, is that the cause or is that the effect?
Effect.
Excellent. Because that is what you are doing. And you're doing it because you are feeling hot. Therefore, that becomes a cause. So, Michael, I think you have understood it. But we will do some more so that you guys absolutely understand this nicely. Okay? So we're now back to you, Ian. Now give me one more sentence with the word because.
Because?
Yeah, so it has to have the word because. Yeah.
I eat the apples because I'm hungry.
Excellent. Very good. So let's now look at this sentence and I'm going to ask you now, Ian. I ate an apple. Oh, actually, let's just put it, let's not worry about the past tense. Oh, hold on. I eat an apple. Ooh, This is just playing up. Just give me a minute. Hold on. So, I eat an apple because I am hungry. And let me just put the because in. Oh God, this is just real pain. Okay. All right. So, I eat an apple because I am hungry. So, Ian, let's come to you now. What are you doing here?
He eat an apple.
Good. Now, so Ian, now I want you to answer this. So you're saying to me that you eat an apple. Good. Now.
Yes, I eat the apple.
Good. Now let's go back here. And I want you to watch and listen very carefully. So, cause is why something happens, and effect is what you are doing. So, you eating an apple, is that the cause or the effect? So remember, cause is why you're doing something, and effect is what you are doing. So, I eat an apple. Is that the cause or the effect?
Effect.
Did I hear that from Michael or Ian?
Me.
Yeah. Michael, I'm glad that you're answering correctly, but I'm not convinced that Ian has understood it. So can you explain to Ian why that eating an apple is the effect? You can do it in Chinese. That's fine.
因为它，你知道为什么它是 I eat an apple because I'm hungry？ 它那 I eat an apple 是那个什么 effect 吗？因为它就是 I eat an apple 是现在进行时，它是你现在在干什么 ？effect 是干什么？你看上面的解释。知道。So 因为 effect what happens 你在干什么？你在干什么？你 I am eating an apple 就是你在干什么 ？Cause why something happens 它就这样。为什么？就是说 because 后面的那个东西 ，because you are hungry。行吧？哦。
Is that making sense, Ian?
Yes.
Now I'm not entirely convinced that you fully understood it. Okay? So now I'm going to ask you to give me another sentence. And this time, Michael, you're not helping him. Okay? I don't want to hear your voice. Sorry, I'm not being rude. I want Ian to give me the answer. And I don't care how long you take. Think through it and you give me the answer. So now, Ian, give me one more sentence that has the word because in it.
Let me think.
Yeah, take your time.
Oh, yeah.
Go on.
I play game because I want to play.
Good. I play piano because I want to play. So let's start that sentence out. I play the piano because I want to play. Okay. So, in this sentence, Ian, what are you doing?
I play piano.
Good. Now, let's go up here in case you don't remember. So you playing the piano, is that the cause or the effect?
It's cause.
Ian! What
Want to play is the cause, and play piano is the...
Good! The effect! Effect! Good! Good. You're very close. Very, very close. I think your sentence was it's a bit confusing, but that's okay. You're very, very close. Okay, so you playing the piano is the...
Because you want to play.
Yeah, because you want to do it. So because he wants to do it, that's the cause. And he actually does it, that's the effect. Now you can also say, I play the piano because I love it. You know, like for example, I like to travel because I love it. So me traveling is the effect. Yeah, whereas me loving it is the cause. That's what is happening to me. And I'm then doing what my liking is telling me to do. Right? Okay, now let's go back to Michael. Okay, we'll just do 2 more sentences each of you. So we'll go back to Michael now. So give me one more sentence with the word because in it, please.
I'm hot because summer's coming.
Excellent. So I am hot because summer is coming. Good. Now, Michael, I'm not going to go through the definition with you because you've understood it. You tell me, which one is the cause and which one is the effect?
I'm hot is the effect.
Excellent.
Summer is coming.
Beautiful. Well done. So you've understood it. I'm very, very convinced that you've understood it. Ian, I'm still not sure, but that's okay. We're gonna do 2 more. You're gonna do 2 more sentences. You'll get the hang of it. Okay. Now, Ian, give me another sentence with the word because in it.
Winter. It's winter. I'm cold because it's winter.
Okay. I am cold because that's pretty good. Pretty much the opposite of what Michael said, which is fine because it is winter. And I can tell because of your jacket that it is winter there. Okay.
I'm poor because it's autumn.
Yeah, autumn, winter, whatever it is. Okay. Now, Ian, question. What are you doing here? And only Ian is answering. I don't want to hear Michael's voice. So what are you doing here?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Or what are you feeling? Oh, what are you, I should say.
Oh, what are me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm watch the computer.
No. In the sentence, back to the sentence. You said, I am cold because it is winter, right? So this sentence.
I can put on my sweater.
No. Ian, you're not understanding the question. So, we're going back to the sentence.
You can change the question. Be how are you?
Okay. Let's do that.
I'm cold.
You're very clever, Michael. Let's do that. So, how are you feeling? Ian, how are you feeling? According to this sentence. Not how are you feeling right now. According to this sentence.
How are me do the sentence?
No. I'm asking you. You said.
I am cold.
So you are cold. So you are feeling cold. That's what you are doing. Right? So you're doing that. You're feeling cold. So, is that the cause or the effect? Because effect is what you are doing. The cause is why you're doing it. And Michael, don't help him. Don't help him. I want the answer to come from him. So you said you are feeling cold. Yes?
I'm feeling cold.
Yes. So you tell me, is that the cause or the effect? And don't just guess. I've told you.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on.
Oh, I know. It's the effect.
Excellent. Good. Michael, I hope you were not whispering in his ear in secrecy. So, good. Absolutely. So you are feeling cold, you're doing that, or you're feeling that, that's your effect. And you're feeling cold because it is winter. Good. We're getting somewhere now. We're going to go back to Michael. Just one more sentence from each of you. So yeah, Michael, it's your turn. So one sentence with the word because.
I'm happy because I'm number one.
Okay, I love that. I love the confidence. So I am happy. Okay. I am happy. Okay. And there comes out my black woman boy laugh. Okay. Because I am number one. Okay. I like the confidence, Michael. Keep it up. So, Michael, I'm sure you're good at this. So, how are you? So, what are you doing?
I'm happy.
Good. Is that the cause?
I'm feeling happy.
Good. So, is that the cause or the effect?
Effect.
Good. And obviously, I am number one is the cause. You've understood it. So, that's really good. Okay. Now, Ian, last sentence from you. I'm sorry if I'm going over this again and again, but this is something you need to know. Not just in this, but in your life. When you become older, when you get to my age, this is something that will really, really change your life, cause and effect. So one, yeah, that's okay. Think, take your time. Take your time.
I don't like. My mother don't like snake because she is afraid of it.
Good, perfect. My mother, and I'm just like your mother, I do not like snakes. I'm very scared of snakes. My mother does not like snakes because she is scared of them. Good. Very long sentence. Very long sentence. Yeah? But that's okay. We can work on this. Now, Ian, what is your mother doing?
She is afraid of snakes.
No. What is she doing?
She doesn't like snakes.
Good. She does not like snakes. So that's what she's doing. That's what she's feeling. She doesn't like snakes. Is that the cause or the effect? Effect is what you are. Good. And the cause is she is scared of them. Good. We're getting somewhere with this. So that was a bit of progress from Ian. And Michael, you obviously understood this really well. Now, the problem with this is, the cause and effect is, in everyday life, yeah, your mother, my mother, same. All mothers, and I'm not a mother, but I'm absolutely terrified of snakes. Very, very scared of them. Yeah, they're just so creepy. Yuck. Anyway, let's not talk about snakes, otherwise I won't be able to sleep at night. Anyway, now, the problem is, when we're talking or when you say read a story, you're not going to see the word because every single time. So what you need to do is change the sentence to make it a little easier so that you can tell what's the cause and what's the effect. So if we go back to the story, we're going to do the same thing now. I'm going to point out to you where I see a cause and effect. And you guys will tell me what's the cause and what's the effect. I'll do one with you guys so that it makes sense. And then we will just see how we go from there. Even if this takes the whole lesson, that's fine. This is something I'm really passionate about because you really need to know this. All right. Now, so this sentence. Oh, okay. Now, his mom gave him nice red mittens in case his hands got cold. Okay, so let's make it a little easier. What is his mom doing? So what is...
His mom gave him nice red mittens.
Good. So is that the cause or the effect?
Effect.
Good. Very good, Michael. Even without the word because, you understood it. So I'm very convinced that you've understood it very well. Good. So...
This sentence can change. His gave him nice red mittens because his hand is cold before he gets the red mitten.
Okay, that's very I wouldn't say it's wrong, but it's a complicated way of doing it. There's nothing wrong in it, but all you can say is his mom gave him mittens because his hands got cold. That's absolutely fine. So if you reconstruct the sentence, you can do it that way. So his mom gave him nice red mittens because his hands got cold. Good. So Michael, let's go back to you. So you said his mom gave him nice red mittens is absolutely, that's the effect. So she did that because, and that's the cause, because his hands got cold. Perfect. Well done. Good. So we've done one of them. Let's keep going. Okay, now this one. Now, Ian, I want you to answer this. Okay. Oops. I'm just going to erase all this because that is... Hang on. All right. So, okay. He ran fast and lost a mitten at the edge of the wide forest. So, Ian, what is he doing?
He doing. Let me see.
Mm-hmm. This is a hard one. Actually, this is a very hard one because he looks like
he ran fast and lost mitten.
Okay, that's a good way to make the sentence simpler. Okay, so he ran fast and lost a mitten. Okay, so we've made the sentence a little simpler. So this one is a little bit tricky. Let's not say what's he do. So say if you are running. Now, hold on. So let's go back to the question. What has he done? So what has he done? Hold on. I want it to come from Ian. So what has he done?
He done.
So what has he done? What has happened to him?
Run fast.
Yeah. In a normal sentence, yes. Now, but the problem is, okay, what has happened to him? What has happened to him?
He lost a mitten.
Good. Why did he lose the mitten?
Because he ran fast.
Good. Now can you tell me what's the cause and what's the effect?
Oh, he ran fast is the effect.
No. It's not. This is a tricky one. It's a hard one, like I said. So he lost.
Because it's the run fast.
Because
he ran fast.
Yes. There you go. So Michael's become an expert at this. So that's really good. So yeah. So absolutely. So he lost a mitten because he ran fast. Yes, exactly. So he lost a mitten because he ran fast. So the losing the mitten is the effect and the running fast is the cause. So if I say rush out because I have to go somewhere, and I forget my water bottle, and I've forgotten it because I've headed out and I've forgotten about it, and I was in a rush. So yeah, this is a hard one. I don't. If you got this wrong, I'm not gonna have a go at you. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about this one. This is just too hard. Now, okay. So, Michael, we're back to you now. So, this is the sentence that I want you to look at. I think you will be able to understand it nicely because you know what it is anyway. Oh, oof, wrong one. Hang on. It's the wrong one. Okay. So, the rabbit went in and hid. The mitten puffed up a bit. So, in this sentence, what is happening?
The rabbit went in.
No, hold on. No, the rabbit went in and hid.
The mitten puffed up a bit.
So, the mitten... Good, perfect. Now, the word is not poof. Poof is actually a very bad word in Australia, so don't use that. So, puff, yes. So, the mitten puffed up a bit. Exactly. So, that is what is happening. Is that the cause or the effect? Good. Effect. Good. And the cause is because the rabbit went in and hid inside. And because the rabbit does that, the what do you call it? The mitten puffs up. It becomes bigger. Good. We're getting somewhere. Okay, I'm not going to worry about this because it's saying the same thing. Okay. Now, Ian, this is a simple sentence. Simpler, I should say. Not very simple, but simpler. Okay.
Simple present.
So, this is a nice place to get warm, he said. So the big bear went in. So, what is the big bear doing?
The big bear is went in.
Good.
In the meter.
Good. So, the big bear, that's what the big bear is doing. It's going in, right? And it's going in, why?
Because he wants the warm.
Good. Very good. So now we're getting somewhere. So, the big bear went in. The $1 million question. The big bear went in. And Ian, please don't let me down. I want you to answer this, not Michael. So the big bear went in. Is that the cause or the effect? Michael, do not help him, please. Remember,
the cat is the big bear want to get warm.
that's the cause. Perfect. It's not cas, it's cause. Excellent. And the effect, good. And the effect is the big bear going in. So the big bear went in because he wanted to get warm. Perfect. I'm actually really surprised that you said that that's the cause first. So that's really good. Well done. Okay. Now. Okay. We're not going to do this one. Okay. We have pretty much completed this. I'm not going to beat you guys to death with the cause and effect one. Okay. Ran fast. The animals wanted to rest. Too many animals went in. It got puffed up. So yeah, we've done the cause and effect one. Okay. I don't want to bore you guys with cause and effect anymore because you guys will be like, that's it. We're not going to learn from Teacher Shweta anymore. So that's it. I'm not going to go over this again. But believe me, when you get older, when you get to my age, cause and effect will be very, very important for you. And I'm not going to tell you why. You need to be as old as me to understand why. Anyway, now, And this is something that's going to be a little bit of fun. And I want you guys to now work together. Even if it's 4 lines, that's fine. Now, what we do when we're writing creatively, so when we want to write something that, is a big deal for us. Like, for example, if I want to write something that I really like, say about animals, say about travel, I really use very big, strong words. I make my point heard. And so in the case of a poem, you use very strong verbs. So again, verb is something that you do to show that the poem is pretty good. So, Ian, can you read this, please? Can you read the poem?
Read the poem?
No. Read the poem. The poem. Poem. This one. These 4 lines. Just read them, please.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What's this?
It's a poem. P-O-E-M. Poem. 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 Yeah. Yeah? So, it's just these 4 lines, Ian. Yeah? Go on.
The poem?
Poem. So, page is poem. Page is poem. Just read that, please. There's the first line. Can you not see that?
The first line.
My mom. Can you see that?
My room bag a cake. My mom bag a cake.
Good. Yep, keep going.
She made a bag and
sliced. Mm-hmm.
Slice and this word.
Serve. Serve. Not swerve. Serve. Mm-hmm.
It's nice and hot.
Mm-hmm.
We will go it up on the stove.
Good. Now, Ian, that was very good reading, but your pronunciations, they need a bit of work. So, I'm just going to highlight some words. We're just going to pronounce them together. So, gobble.
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 Beautiful. Served.
So.
Good. Mixed.
Mix.
Baked.
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 Good. Sliced.
Sliced.
Good. Good. So you've got the pronunciations right. So let's come to you, Michael. So tell me what is happening in the poem. So tell me what the poem is about. So what's happening in the poem? Good.
His mom baked a cake.
Good. So it's talking about Paige's mom baking a cake. Yeah? And then what does she do after she bakes the cake?
She mixed, baked, and sliced.
No, this is when she's making the cake. So once she's made the cake, what does she do?
She served it.
Good. She serves
Nice and
it.
hot.
Good. Nice and hot. Good. And then, so say for example, I actually have chocolate cake in my fridge right now. So if I bring out chocolate cake for you two, I'm assuming you like chocolate. So I bring out chocolate cake, what will you do?
will gobble it up.
Yeah, you will eat. Yeah. Oh, I'm tempted to do that now, actually. I'm just craving for that chocolate cake. I know it's sitting in the fridge.
We will cut a cake
Yeah.
and get it on a dish and eat it.
Good. Absolutely. You will eat it. Resistance is futile. Good. Yeah, that's what you're going to be doing. So, now, let's look at some words that are strong. So, let's go back to Ian now. Now, you said you will eat the cake. Whereas, what word is being used in the poem instead of eat?
What word?
So what word is being used in the poem instead of eat? So not.
Let me see.
Yeah. Think through it. That's fine. So, I'll type the question in if you don't understand. What word is being used in the poem to show people that people are eating the cake?
Strawberries.
What? There's no word for strawberries here. I like your hang on. I like your imagination, but there's no mention of the word strawberry in the poem at all. So my question is, instead, so not the word eat, but it means the same thing. It means the same thing.
Michael, 你能不能说?
Okay, if you're not understanding, let's go to Michael. So instead of the word eat, what are they saying? What are they doing to the cake?
They gobble it up.
Good, well done. They gobble it up. Brilliant. So they're gobbling it up. No, I did not understand that. I didn't understand that. Okay, so. Okay. Boys, focusing back here, please. Okay, now. So, instead of eat, they gobble. So, eat is, something, say if I'm eating, say, a biscuit. I just go, I'm just eating it very casually. Now, if I see a big fat chocolate cake in front of me, I'm just going to go, that's gobbling. Yeah, which is just like literally shoving it down your throat. That's gobbling. So you just want to eat it till you get really sick. That's gobble. So gobble is a strong verb. So instead of eat, which is like this, you're doing this, which is like really full on. Gobble is a strong word that means the same as eat. Okay.
Gobble. Does gobble like bite?
Well, bite is even smaller than, it's even simpler than eat. So I can say to you, Michael, do you want a bite of this apple? So I'm not giving you the whole apple. I'm just saying, do you want to have a bite? So you'll just take like a small piece and go, that's it. You're not eating the whole thing, right? So gobble is say if you like apples and you're saying I am not having one apple, I'm having 10 apples. That's gobbling. Instead of having one piece of chocolate cake, I have 6. I'm just putting it out there. So I have six pieces of chocolate cake. That's gobbling. And you're doing it really quickly, that too. That's what gobble means. Good. Now, Ian, is there something that you really like to eat that you would just gobble?
The gobble?
Yeah.
So.
No. Is there any food that you like eating?
Any food?
Yeah. So.
I like eating peaches.
Peaches. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and so will you gobble up peaches? So you can eat many of them at the same time. Yes? Good. Okay, Michael, now tell me one thing that you like to eat.
I like to eat pears.
Pears, okay. So if I say to you that, actually I feel really ashamed because I don't like apples or pears. If someone says to me, yeah, I'm going to give you a, I don't know, chocolate cake, I would have like 10 slices right now. So, because I love chocolate cake, especially chocolate cheesecake. Oh my God, yummy. So yeah, I will have like 10 pieces. So yeah, that's something I really like to eat. So I won't just have like one bite. I'll just be like shoving it in my mouth. So yeah, I will gobble it up. Now, we are running out of time, boys, so unfortunately we're not going to be able to do this task, but so we will just quickly do the tenses, okay? So we'll just finish off with the tenses and I'll give you guys your homework, okay? So, baked. What tense is that? Past, present, or future? Boys, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so baked, Ian. Past, present, or future tense?
A future tense.
Hold on. Baked. So she did it yesterday. Remember, she did it yesterday. So past, present, or future? Past. Good. Mixed. Past, present, or future? She did it yesterday. Not today, yesterday.
Future.
Ian, don't just keep saying future for every single one. Think. So mixed. Anything?
Oh, I can hear where to you.
Oh, okay. So here, mixed. See? Mixed. M-I-X-E-D. Past, present, or future?
I can't hear you where.
Okay, you can't hear me. Okay, then we're gonna have a bit of a problem. Okay, let me just see what I'm just trying to sort this out. Okay. Is that better? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, so mixed, is that past, present, or future?
I can't see teacher. Present.
Mm-hmm. No. Mixed. So she did it yesterday. It's the past. Past tense.
It's the past.
Good. Now, gobble. So we will gobble.
What the teacher said in...
So gobble is... So yeah. So, gobble.
Michael, 你能认清楚吗? Yes.
Yeah? So gobble, is that past, present, or future, boys?
Oh, I can't hear where.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't really know what's going on then.
My Wi-Fi is not good.
Oh, your Wi-Fi is not good. Oh, I really can't help you on that, Ian, I'm afraid.
You can keep your microphone very loud.
Is that... Okay, I'm just going to move my laptop a little closer. Is that any better? Can you hear me now? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. All right. We're just running out of time, boys. Now, please, I beg of you. Otherwise, I'm going to have to either talk to your parents or get the Chinese teacher to talk to your parents. You guys need to be on top of your homework, please. So please do that. So, your homework for next week. Ian, I think you'll really like this. But I also want Michael to have a go at it. So, write a 4-sentence poem about anything you like. Now, hold on, I'm writing it here. So, a 4-sentence poem about anything you like. So it can be about music, it can be about the winter, it could be about food, I don't care. It can be like in Ian's case, he wrote a story about his trip to the zoo. He can make that into a poem, no problem. So, something like this, something very similar to this. So I want you to write a poem. Okay? Just 4 sentences. That's all I want. Okay? So this needs to be done by Sunday, boys, because I'm seeing you on Sunday. Okay?
Bye-bye.
All right? So please have this done. Otherwise, I'm going to just email the Chinese teacher saying that you guys are not doing your homework so that they can take some action. Okay, boys, I will see you on Sunday. You did very well today. Thank you very much. And I'll see you on Sunday then. Bye-bye. Have a good night.